What's up, YouTube? What's up, Patreon? What's up, all you Andrew Paak friends out there? Almost said it said. I thought it said that on here. We haven't done an Anderson .Paak song in a little while. I don't think. At least like just a straight up Anderson .Paak song. So I don't know if I've seen anything from the Kcrw performances from 2016. So I thought we would get into this one. There's a few songs on this one too, so I'll do them in order. I just wanted to pick something that I hadn't heard before. So this one's called Room in Here. And like I said, I don't know what I'm walking to in at all. I know that Anderson .Paak singing into the same microphone I got in front of me, which is kind of cool. And if you haven't seen the video, I'm going to see him. Going to see him in 3 weeks. We fly out in 3 weeks. And oh my god, my friend Betty I'll put the video up here. Y'all can watch me just bawl. Y'all can watch me just cry and cry over this because it's just unbelievable. There's just not words. There's just not words for the gift that my girlfriend and I have been given, and I'm just so looking forward to meeting my friend Betty and just and to this concert and seeing this beautiful man, just seeing him sing and smile in his wig. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can check me out on Patreon. The link's in the description box. Let me know what else y'all want to see. Let's do this.
And I think we should play Room in Here. This next song is interesting. It features The Game, the rapper The Game. And I asked him, Game, can you get on a song? I got a song. It's about wanting to just get some room with a person that you really like, a female in your case, that you really like, a beautiful woman that you want to spend some time with, but the room is full and you can't get to her. And he's like, all right, bet. I want you to pick one of these ladies in the studio, and that's the one I'm gonna write about. And there was about 15 ladies in the studio, and there was all kinds of different shapes and sizes. There was dark, there was light, there was small and tall, wide, skinny. And I picked one, and he said, okay. And he wrote his verse in about 5 minutes, and he walked his way over to the booth, and he spit it in one take. And it kind of sounds like he might.
The Game's got talent, man. I think I saw the Game's up to some silly shit right now, but that doesn't matter. That's not what we do here. That's not what we do here. I'm just appreciating that the mic sounds just like this mic.
I like the one, you know? I think you liked it. So yeah. Baby, there's room in here. Just enough for two in here.
See, it's like I just wanna try something. Don't judge me.
Just enough for two in here.
Just enough for two in here. Like, it's just different. It's just different, man. His voice is just so nice.
Ain't nobody but you and me in here. Yeah. What can we do in here? What can we do? Yeah. Huh. I want you by my lonesome above this crowded space. It's easier to hold some when no one's in the way. Well, if no one's in the running for the part, I love to pick a day to show you the main room. And I don't need a bouquet, I just need proper space. Only 3 blocks away, I got bottles for days. I got tropical haze. Go ahead and wave by. Let me help with your coat. Grab a hold of my arm. Tell your
PRS guitar is dope. I want to talk about Anderson .Paak rapping right here, but the PRS guitar is dope. The semi-hollow bodies or the hollow bodies are so gorgeous, and then the fact that it's a gold top, like, it's just, you should take a moment and Google what an unfinished top of a PRS guitar looks like, because it's just a shame to have the gold on top of it. It's just so nice. The gold looks great. Gold top is one of my favorite types of guitars, but it's just on that guitar, it's just such a shame. It's just such a shame. But the beat sounds great, and like I dig how like Anderson .Paak goes from like his like real nice like buttery singing into this like kind of like a little bit singy kind of like hip hop rappy thing, and it like transitions back and forth. It's just he's such a talented writer. I don't know if this is the Game's part, if he's covering the Game's part or not, but like just the transition is dope.
Way by, let me help with your coat. Grab a hold of my arm. Tell your boss to move. Tell your sister you fine. Cause baby, there's room in here. Hey. Just enough for two in here.
Look at that smile, man. Come on.
Just enough for two in here. Ain't nobody but you and me in here. Yeah. What can we do in here? Yeah. Say, as crazy as it may seem, it's not too hard to read. There's too many ifs and maybes and not enough certainty.
Having the live DJ is dope, man. It's just like all that, like, I don't know what that is, like that EQ flange stuff. It just adds so much to it, right? And it's just like the hip hop vibe that you get with like Anderson .Paak and like the Free Nationals too. It's so cool. This bass player is so dope, man. It seems like they're all just on the exact same page. I just love it. I love it.
There's too many ifs and maybes and not enough certainty. Well, if no one's putting numbers on the board, I love to take a swing and not even praise you. But I don't mean any harm, I'm just speaking my mind. Take a look at that moon, about as bright as your eyes. We got plenty of space, go ahead and recline. Take a puff of that, get a sip of this wine. Yeah. Cause baby, there's room in here, just enough for two in here.
I'm curious why he keeps playing with the headphones, and I'm wondering if it's the mic's fault, because like you can't see it here. I have a video coming. I'm bad at B-roll and everything else, but like I have to add, like I've got a button on that adds 20 dB, like 20 decibels of gain, plus I've got the gain at plus 16. Plus, I've got my master output at +2. Like, it's just like there's so much. It takes so much to make this microphone sound like loud and clear. And I wonder if he's just struggling with it. Like, it's just a tough mic. Like in these scenarios, in these small, like I think this is probably a radio station. You need something like this just because like it's such a tight room, and if it's so loud, and like especially with stuff like like tracks or like drums and stuff. If Andy's playing drums, it's just like you need microphones like this. It's just like they're tough. They're just tough, and like it just comes with natural issues. Like you don't get all that like kind of wispy top end, like that high frequency stuff you get from hypercardioid mics, and that would make it harder to hear like the diction and the clarity in the vocal. And I wonder if he's just trying to get comfortable with that. I'm just curious. Could it just be that the headphones are uncomfortable? It could be anything.
Ain't nobody but you and me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you back at it, Anderson .Paak. This is Morning Becomes Erected. Hey, we on our way out this morning. We hope we helped you.
Being a radio announcer now too, what a talent, what a gift. It was just like, what an entertainer, man. I'm so excited to see him. I think he started on the accent stair with the buzz, and then went to the cross stick on his regular stair.
Morning Becomes.
Let's see.
Yeah, you back at it, Anderson .Paak. This is Morning Becomes Erected. Hey, we on our way out this morning. We hope we helped you.
It's a AKG. It's their big kick drum mic on the floor tom, which is interesting because it's just like a floor tom has a lot of punch to it too. I guess like not so much in R&B, but it's just like I don't think they were using that mic just for this situation. I think that's probably like the studio mic, and I don't know. It could just be a preference thing. The 421 on the rack tom makes a lot of sense. That was popular. It was made popular in like the 80s, and it's just like that big thing. This big thing here. It's like it's pretty dark, but like if it was lighter, you could see it. But it's just a big microphone. They sound great. They sound really nice on everything. They just look like big giant bananas, So. Interesting setup. The drum kit like is typical Anderson .Paak fashion. The offset kick drum, crash, ride, and then like it's like a big rack tom. I think it's a 13, maybe a 12 or a 13, and then the 16-inch floor tom. It's just interesting that they're using a kick mic on the floor tom. Like I've only ever done that in like where it's like a drummer shows up with an extra tom, you weren't expecting it, and so that's the microphone you have, and it sounds fine. It's just not my go-to, but I don't know. I wasn't there. See like how there's no top end to like the floor tom, but then like typically when Andy plays drums, they don't have all that like top end, that bitey stuff anyway. So I don't know. Maybe it was a smart selection. I don't know.
We like to say thank you and we love you. For those of you still in traffic, go ahead and turn back around. Let's go straight to the beach. For those of you who called in, enjoy your time off. Baby, this room in here, just enough for two in here. Yeah, ain't nobody but you and me.
So it's interesting. Everyone's got those like Avion systems. Like you see it beside the DJ here, this blue thing here. So that's just like, that would be from like the main console, the main sound console. It would have like outputs. So then like you would have like your drum bus. And then so like everyone could be like, okay, I want this much of the drums, this much down. And then like they'd set the mix too. So like, you know, like it would sound like the drum kit. It wouldn't be like the kick drum is just like really low and the snare drum's really friggin' loud, right? So then like you just get like master, like drum kit up, drum kit down. Then like probably all the vocals up, vocals down, probably Andy up, Andy down. But what's nice about that is it's like Anderson is, you know, he's headphone mix 4. So like when he's singing versus when he's playing drums, it's the exact same, right? So there's like a lot of pros to using those systems too. And everyone is a little bit more in control of their own mix, their own kind of like whatever. So like you can pull it off being a professional production, right? Like it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah. Ain't nobody but you and me. Yeah. You do. Hold on, just the bass.
Just the bass, you say?
Hey.
Nice.
Somebody somewhere is feeling real nice. She's whining right now. Once again, this is Anderson Paak and the Free Nationals. We hope you go and support musicians worldwide, but more importantly, support us. The album is called Malibu. One more time for the Free Nationals. They play so beautiful, don't you agree? We're gonna ride this one out.
Drum face is fantastic. Andy's drum face is fantastic. What's dope about like this band too is like focusing on or having like the influence from like the hip hop, the revolving beat thing. It's like you can really stretch parts out. So it's like if you're feeling something, you can like stretch it out. If you like just like the length of it, maybe it's not going over the way you want it to or whatever. The energy's not there, then you can like keep it short. Like it's smart. It's smart. Drum face, come on. Tasty drummer.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. I love it. I love it. Oh man, it's gonna give me goosebumps. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. I can't believe I'm gonna hear that with my own ears.
Yes, Lord.
Look at my hair. Look at my hair.
Let's go smoke.
Oh man. Oh man. What a treat. What a treat. What a gift. The whole group, man. Like, let me get rid of this. Like it's interesting, even like down to like the specificity of like the toms. You know what I mean? Because it's like in a lot of music, like in a lot of like even like modern funk and like R&B and stuff, or like pop, it's like you have very separate size toms. Like you have like a 10-inch up top and then like a 16 or an 18 sometimes even on the bottom. But like to have like the close pitching and still be able to do so much shift changing and so much dynamic leading as a drummer, like it's just it's very intriguing to me. It's very impressive in my opinion as a drummer, because it's just like the little bit of drums I played, in my experience, it's just like I relied so heavily on big pitch differences, so you could have like, it just felt like you had more to walk or like work with and walk with. It's just like to have such a minimalistic kit but make so much happen. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. I don't know. I appreciate it. I appreciate the shit out of it. But thanks everyone for hanging out. Let me know what else y'all want to see. We'll see everyone again soon.